Hey guys, it's Dave again, CloudyDave, and I wanted to do a review on something I picked up at Vape Fest. Now, for those of you who are at Philly Vape Fest, you know it was awesome. Actually, the only thing that was awesome was all the wonderful people that showed up. I had a great time there, and it was fully because of the people, because every other aspect of Vape Fest really frustrated me. The hotel, the lack of water, the lack of coffee, the ridiculous amounts of chairs that didn't let you move more than 2 feet without tripping on them. And my rant can go on for days. Some of you have been on Vape TV, have been seeing me type about that hotel. I still haven't let it go. I hold on to things like this, especially when I spend my hard-earned money on a hotel for 2 days for a room that I slept a total of 6 hours throughout the whole weekend, and spent maybe a total of like 8 hours the whole weekend in. I expected it to be like perfect, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm just not. So, with that said, I did want to do a review, and I'm gonna do that review because I went over to the Mad Vapes table, met a couple of the guys there. They're awesome, and we were hanging out, we were talking, we were chilling, we were talking all kinds of things vape. I like Mad Vapes. They sell all kinds of stuff. I recommend them if you guys need a one-stop place to get all stuff vaping. You can actually go to their store and you can buy everything you need to either DIY or go ahead and buy stuff for you to vape. Anything from batteries to mods to atomizers, the drip tips, and juice. So basically, you got everything you need right there. It may not be everything, that they don't have everything made by everybody, but basically if you need a vape, you can go there and you can get basically everything you need so that you can vape, period. With that said, I want to do a review on something I picked up from them on that day. I am an atomizer guy. I do 310s and 510s and 306s. My number's all screwed up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, forgive me. And I picked up this. It's called a dual coil cartomizer. These are actually low res. They ohm out at about 1.6, 1.7 ohms. So that's pretty low res. Use it on 3.7 or up to like 4.1, 4.2. After that, it starts getting really hot. You might go ahead and pop these. So don't go ahead and try this on 6 volts. I tried a 2.5 ohm cartomizer on 6 volts. It was not fun. It was a great neck hit for the first 4 pulls before my stomach started getting bubbly. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's too hot, and I'm not gonna do that again. It was fun, probably seeing my face do it if you guys were on Vape TV. I was in a little side cam on the side, and I'm just like hitting it, and some of you might have seen me going like this because it was that intense. It was crazy. So yeah, 2.5 on 6 volt, no, not for me. If you're that hardcore and that's how you roll, more power to you. But for low res, stick to something like 3.7 or 4.2. You'll be all right. When I say 4.2, it's a 3.7 battery fully charged. Or if you have a mod that's cool like that, and you're like, yeah, well, I can set it at 4.2 and it'll stay like that until my batteries explode. Fine, cool. Not that I'm scared of batteries exploding. I'm not gonna get into that right now. Either way, I ranted about the hotel. Now I'm raving about this. Raving about the dual coil cartomizer. Now I particularly hated cartomizers. That's me knocking down everything continually throughout this whole video. I'll be doing that a lot. So get used to it, or if not, just don't watch me. I like atomizers. I tried cartomizers a long time ago. I hated them. I hated that I had to fill them, and I filled them all crappy. Like, I put a whole mill of juice in there, and it still tasted burnt. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So the guys over at Mad Vapes made this, got these made. I don't know who's the actual manufacturer. I don't care. They sell these. And they had 2 coils in them, as the name, implies. So basically, now you have about 4 times the area of hotness, of coilness, and vapingness. So a lot less burning wick taste, a lot more beautiful whatever juice you put in there taste. I'm gonna vape this for you guys. Of course, results may vary on the juice, the mod, and how you actually vape yourself. So, you know, you may not get the same results as me, but I can say that these are full of awesome as a person who was anti-cardo. And I'm still kind of anti-cardo because I wouldn't call myself now, I'm a cardo guy. No, I wouldn't go off and say that because for the most part, I don't like normal cardos. But these dual coils are like atomizers almost, but instead I don't have the problem of it leaking because it has that, you know, wicking material, and getting juice in my mouth because it has wicking material. And it's great. The only bad thing I would say about the dual coil cartomizer, in comparison to atomizers, I compare it to cartomizers because cartomizers suck. But this cartomizer, the only thing I would say is that after, you know, you fill it and use it, and you fill it and use it, after a couple of times, the wicking material doesn't act as great, and then it does start to leak. So I mean, be on the lookout for that. But I think that's a problem with all cardos in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with my favorite liquid, Atomic Syntheside from Tasty Vapor. I'm gonna do reviews on their juice because basically I'm like the biggest fanboy of Tasty Vapor out there. I dare you to challenge me. Okay, maybe there might be a bigger fan out there with me who spends more money than me. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna keep on dripping in there because this is dry. I put about 20 or 25 drops in there. Okay, I just started it starts filling up, so okay, let me let it soak down there. So I'm gonna let this wait in there. But it vapes awesome. There's one thing I noticed this compared to vaping off of atomizers. The flavor is a lot better, and the vapor is warm but not hot. You know, like atomizers is like really hot and then cold because I'm, you know, pulling on it, and that's it. With this, I kind of pull off it and it's like nice, a steady warmness, a nice, beautiful, warm vapor that I love. And it's me. I've been on these cardos more than I've been on my atomizers since Vape Fest. So I have to say that when I run out of them, I will be heading over to madvapes.com, giving them a holler and saying, hey, I need more of these awesome things that you call dual core cartomizers. And you see me, I'm still dripping juice into this thing. It holds a lot of juice. I'm going to compare this to a regular cartomizer I have here that I picked up just for kicks. I don't know where is it, but this thing is like ridiculously big. Okay, I'm not going to compare it to a cartomizer because I can't find it. But it is an atomizer. It's a 510 atomizer, and you can see it's like double the size. So it's huge. You know, that's what she said. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on my beautiful Empire on a fully charged 3.7 volt, which should be like 4.1 battery. I have an 18650 AW battery, Hydrain, best batteries out there. Again, another review about that. Awesome. Now you notice I take like really long pulls. Of cartomizers, I end up taking longer pulls, but it leaves for a warmer and more tastier vape than off of the atomizers, even my atomizers of choice. So I think it's awesome. I'll hit it again. Tons of vapor, tons of flavor. That's actually the first time I did Atomic Syntheside on this cardo, and I never tasted that before. And I've tasted all my flavors, but when I put them in this cardo, I taste a lot more of that flavor and a little bit more of the intricacies of the the recipe that they put into making the flavor. So I'm really appreciating a lot of my flavors a lot more. I picked them up on like a super duper Philly Vape Fest sale. I think there's something like 5 for 15 or something like that. Whatever they are, they're worth it. If they charge you $5 for each, they'd be worth it to me, because this is probably one of the most fantastic vapes I've ever had. Go ahead, go to madvapes.com, pick yourself up some. You won't be disappointed. Like I said, pick up the minimum amount. Go ahead, just go. If you can pick up one, pick up one. Try it out. You won't be disappointed. This is me, CloudyDave, vaping on the dual coil cartomizer from madvapes.com. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.